Hi everyone, welcome back. It's time for another tag. This is the Happy Bookaholic Tag, and I was tagged by Charlie over at Duvet Day Devours. I'll put a link to her channel in the description down below. On her video, she didn't know who created the tag. If I am able to track it down, I will add it down below as well. There are 10 questions in this tag, and I'm just going to go ahead and get started. The first one is, what do you love about buying books, new books? And for me, it's the anticipation of like a new adventure, a new world to enter, just to get lost in that world. I love it, meeting the new characters and the adventure you're about to kind of go on with these people. It's almost like sitting down in a movie, you know, and getting ready for that movie to start. It's that same kind of feeling too. What's to come, you know. Number 2, how often do you buy new books? Too often, but you know, that's nature of being a bookaholic. You just can't help yourself, you know. Something draws you in, you see that cover, you hear that synopsis, whatever. But probably every week or 2 weeks, I'm going to end up picking up a book, whether it's a used copy or a new copy, but it's still new to me. So yeah, probably at least one a week or so. Bookstore or online, probably more often a bookstore just because I work in one. I rarely just go shopping online for books. I like to physically walk into the shop and look for that items. Number 4, do you have a favorite bookstore? Barnes & Noble. I've worked with that company for the past 27 years, so yeah, Barnes & Noble. Number 5 is, do you pre-order books? Not usually, because most of them pass through my hands. As a receiver, I'm unpacking the books. I see them when they're there. I think the only book I've pre-ordered in the past, well, since actually it was last year when I pre-ordered it, was Danny Marks' Velveteen. So when I first heard that was coming out, and I definitely want to get a copy of it, and it kind of helps generate sales or publishers see that there's interest in the book, so I went ahead and pre-ordered that one. Number 6, do you have a monthly book buying limit? No, probably should. It probably wouldn't work though, so why bother? Number 7, book buying bans, are they something for you? Again, why bother? I should set a ban. I think I would like to do something along the lines of, say, I've seen some people do this where they say they won't buy a new book unless they read like at least 5 books off their shelf, and then they're like allow themselves to go out and buy a book. I should do something along that lines because there are a lot of books here that I have not yet touched, and then yet you go out and see a new book come out, and yeah, so I probably should set something. I don't know, I think they're almost like resolutions. Sometimes they just don't work. Number 8, how big is your book wish list? It's probably pretty big. I don't consciously, you know, there's a lot of books I know that are coming out. I don't necessarily put them down on a list and say, oh yeah, I want, you know, that one, that, and that one. I know there's a lot of sequels coming up to series I'm already involved in, yeah, things like that, but yeah, I don't have a specific number to give you. It's just, I'm sure it's pretty big, huge. Number 9, which 3 books from your wish list or pre-orders would you like to own now? Again, like I said, I don't necessarily have a laid out wish list of things coming out. Let's see. Of like series that I know there's one coming out. I think it's actually due out in February. That's the sequel to Delirium and Pandemonium. That will be Requiem. I'd love to get started on that one. I thought this was going to be coming out last year, but the sequel to Starters, which is called Enders, and it's just a 2-book like duology. I want to find out what happens with this series. Oh, and probably, although I haven't read the previous book, Fear, but I'd love to complete this series finally. So, yeah, I'd like to get, I think it's Light. Light is the last one, but whatever the last one in the series is, so I can go ahead and read the last 2 books and complete that. So you have to pick that one. And number 10 is just who do you tag? So I picked a couple people. The BookHouseReviews, that would be Julie, Jasmine over at TheBookJazz, SheWritesBooks, CheckedOutShow, Aaron at Wrathsqueen, and Vepke at One Book One Review. I think Charlie already tagged Ryan at Ryan Reads Books. Yeah, so anyway, anybody else who wants to do the tag too, please go ahead and do it. It's kind of fun, and thanks for watching. I don't know if you've noticed, but actually Skippy's been in this video the whole time. She's kind of camouflaged. She's right here. This is why you have to watch where you walk with this dog, because she tends to blend in with either the carpeting or the furniture. But, here's Skippy. Come say hi. Hi, say hi. See? She's kind of invisible sometimes. Alright, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bye-bye.